Hi, Jim. Good morning. Listen, thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Good morning, Chris. Hope all is well.
Everything's great. Everything's great. Jim, for those of people at home that haven't heard anything about Levante, could you maybe describe Levante and maybe just give us a little background on it?
For sure. Levante Living was created by my partner, Michael Peterson, and myself. And we created it simply to do one thing, to own and operate the middle market retirement, primarily assisted living homes in the Canadian marketplace, starting in Southern Ontario as the base to build from.
Jim, certainly a lot of people are with you in that they do believe that there is, or we are actually, in fact, part of this silver tsunami. Maybe you could tell us a little bit about why the aggressive expanding now, why the hard push to get investment opportunities to market and to add more beds to your facilities.
Certainly, Chris. We created Levante Living on a very specific premise. There were three major factors that led us to create Levante and lead us to the driving forward to expand the company every quarter as we go ahead. And the three factors were, number one, the silver tsunami, whereby the demographics are shifting so aggressively, they're creating a far greater number of seniors every single year, to the point that around 2036, 2040, we're going to see the population of Canada have about 1 out of every 4 Canadians, or 25% of the population, are going to be a senior. So a terrific market for that alone. Number two, the calls we receive from regional hospitals within Ontario asking if we could create additional services because of the backlog and bed demand within the hospitals caused by bed sitters, where seniors come in, have a surgery, but don't leave after the surgery for their rehab or to go home and recover, stay within the facility and backlog the beds. As a result, the anticipation is they would go to long-term care, which is a retirement hospital for seniors. Those facilities right across the country are 100% full all the time with major backlogs, to the point where in Ontario, we're sitting on a 30,000 bed backlog per month. As a result of that, the hospital's calling us asking if we might be able to enhance our services to take on more, leading to further opportunity. And then thirdly, the fact that a lot of the marketplace in Canada is owned and operated by private operators, the mom and pops. And as a result of that, the majority of them came to the market in the 1970s and the 1980s. And the result of them being owner operators for these years, they now are in their 70s. They are at a position where they need and want to retire. And we're getting phone calls about every 2 weeks asking if we can consider acquiring their property so they can retire. Overall, the three different factors leading to a real pressure that leads to the continuous opportunity for growth, which is why we created Levante Living in the first place, to take advantage of this transition and this demographic opportunity for a build out on a company that we really are eager to continue owning and operating.